Okay guys, so everything was all good and dandy until this happened. This thing just blew up and then coolant everywhere. And I was thinking it's because of my filter right here. Well, obviously it wasn't the case. And actually blew up this little connection hose that sits between the firewall and connects the coolant hose from the engine going inside to the heating core. So that cracked up and then coolant everywhere. So today I'm gonna show you how we're gonna replace this piece. So let's get to it.
Okay guys, so first we need to remove this top piece right up here so we can get enough space so we can reach way back deep, you know, in between the engine and the firewall. So there is another screw right here in the back, so remove that one as well. Now we need to remove the plastic cover because that thing is on the way as well. Now after removing all of that, now I figure out that we need to remove the air filter. So now we need to remove the right air filter. As you can see, I'm screwing that out. Then I'm struggling with this hose over here, but finally we got it free. Don't forget there is a sensor in the back, so don't rip that cable. Now when we got that disconnected, again there is something on the way right here to be able to get this other piece. Oh yeah, there is another screw or something like that. Yep. Okay, so now we got that unclipped, and finally we got this piece freed up, and now we can get an access.
Okay, check it out. So had to disconnect this guy right here because it was kind of in the way. So then that guy went deep in right there, so I have to disconnect it and push, you know, down so I can make space. So you can take this guy out. Then this guy was a little bit on the way, so I had to push this guy down and just a little bit like that, and then wedge the sidewall out, and boom, you guys can see where the connection is right there. This is your problem spot. If you guys ever had a situation where something like that happened, because I've seen, you know, this thing broke even right here. Mine just cracked, seems like it. And yeah, I was like, I don't know, like maybe like 20 miles away from my house. I just filled up the expansion tank with water as much as I can. It was cold and it was like 10 o'clock in the night. I killed my heat, and then I was hoping that way, you know, the circulation for the coolant doesn't go through the second circle, which means doesn't go through the core. So yeah, I don't know if that actually worked, but in my case I succeeded, and I, you know, came back home and it was all good. So I don't know, this is something, maybe I got lucky. So yeah, there it is guys. So it's right there. And this piece right here, I was thinking, man, what I'm gonna do, this piece is like weird piece, how I'm gonna find it. And when I called the Mercedes dealership, it's like, oh yeah, this is a normal, breaks a lot, so we have a bunch of them in stock. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like why do you guys have this stuff like that? Like why is this a plastic one? As you can see, just boom right there, sits like that, and boom, should be done deal.
Okay guys, well, the struggle is real. It is a really tight spot in the back. I have to lay down on the entire engine. Like it was yeah, it's a fun not gonna lie. Now accessing the second part in the back, yeah, that one was tricky as well. Honestly guys, if you have those type of hose clamps, you better get them, because it's super tight in the back and can't really reach much.
Let me show you. Basically this is what is left over out of the piece, and this is so brutal. Like you guys can see, this tears in little pieces. It's horrible. So watch out not to send any of these plastic pieces into the pipe, because then you're gonna have to flush everything. I'm probably gonna have to flush everything, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see. These pliers helps a lot. I'll put a link down below if you guys wanna, you know, get something like that. This is for clamps like that, where you can just squeeze it and it locks in place, and boom, just comes straight out. So this helped a lot. Let's see how we're gonna put the new piece in, and seems like this is separate from this guy. I didn't know. I was thinking that everything is all together, but I guess you can spin this a little bit, maybe. I don't know. But this is rubber, so this is good, I guess. I don't know. Go figure. Oh man. So let's see how hard that's gonna be.
And right now I'm trying to put the piece into place at the firewall. Finally I got it in. Now we're trying to get the piece of pipe that runs from the heat core into it as well. It's a kind of tricky, but you know, you get what you get because there's no much space. Okay, so finally we put it in. Success. Now we're just sliding the other end. I'm gonna keep my filter there just in case again. Okay, finally we got the strap as well.
This is the final install. Whoa. Everything is all connected and it's all good to go. So originally this hose right here goes right there, but I ended up putting these extensions, you know, obviously because of this filter right here. Because when my expansion tank, inside of it, there's like a little crystals. I have a video about that. If you guys want to go and check it out, check it out. I'll put a link right here. Little crystals. There is a bag with little crystals inside of the expansion tank. When that blows up, then all the crystals being sent through your system. The radiator gets clogged, inside core gets clogged, everything gets clogged. So I had to flush everything. I had to replace the radiator. Yeah, it was a big mess. So that's why I'm still keeping this filter right there, just to check on the system and just to make sure that there is no crystals. For right now it's still getting like a little pieces here and there, so yeah, I don't mind it right now, but in the future I'll definitely remove it. But for right now it's doing the purpose. So yeah, well, there you go guys, another project done, another success. So now everything just is gonna go back together the way how it came out. You guys don't need to witness all of that. And then the coolant, I do have a separate video for it. If you guys want to go and check it out, check it out. I'll put a link right above. I have a tool that's like 40-50 bucks, that basically sucks the air out of your coolant system, and then as soon as when all of the air is out, then you just suck all of the coolant in and it's all good. Like, it works like magic. So yeah, and if this is not enough, I do have a burp funnel that I have somewhere. Yeah, oh, right there, I believe. Yes. So I do have one of these guys, which is a burp funnel, and I already have a second cap for it. So I just drilled a hole on top of it, and that way I can use, you guys, let's see right here, it's original cap for Mercedes. Maybe it was this guy. Yeah, this guy. This was for BMW. Then that way I can just use the attachment and then just burp the entire system that way, instead of, you know, draining the entire coolant and all of the good stuff. If you guys want to see something like that, let me know down in the comments and I'll make a separate video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't done that, and if you guys want to see videos like this, don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.